Hello everybody, welcome to another edition of Casa, Cucina. And we're outside, we're going to barbecue today. You know, in Italy, around Easter time, everybody says Buona Pasqua. You know, the day after Easter in Italy is called, everybody says Buona Pasquale, which is the day after Easter. And thousands of Italians everywhere barbecue. They pull out the old pit and the rusty grill, like Ross Durbin says all the time. He says the rusty grill. And when you're going to barbecue again? Well, today I'm going to show you a few things that we've got down at Di Gregorio's on the hill. You know, a lot of people up here make salsiccia, and they're very proud of the way they make salsiccia. Or the way you really pronounce the word is salsiccia. But so everybody understands me out there, salsiccia, that's right. So today we're going to barbecue salsiccia. So io sono Chito Valentino e questa è Casa e Cucina. Sit back and enjoy a great Italian-American show.
Una bella voce, siamo una bella voce, gente dalle anni. Una bella voce, siamo una bella voce, gente dalle anni. Lavoriamo, mangiamo, beviamo, cantiamo, belliamo, festeggiamo insieme. Una bella voce, siamo una bella voce, gente dalle anni. Lavoriamo, mangiamo, beviamo, cantiamo, belliamo, festeggiamo insieme. Una bella voce, siamo una bella voce, gente dalle anni.
Welcome back. You know, I'm so excited. This is my first barbecue show of the year, and we're going to make the famous Di Gregorio salsiccia. That's right, salsiccia, however you say it. It is delicious. You know, they have other kinds of salsiccia down there, chicken and turkey, but we're going to make the pork salsiccia, the traditional salsiccia. Now, before I put them on the coals down here, I want to say, well, for what we're going to do today, we're going to put the charcoal coals on one side of the barbecue pit and leave the other side, because when I put this on the grill, the salsiccia, I'm going to put it in a circular motion like this. So I'm going to put them on the hot coals first to get the juices to cook in there. And then we're going to turn them over, cook them a little bit on the coals, and then we're going to take them off and put them back to the side to where the heat isn't so bad, but it'll cook them very slow. And that's the secret to cooking salsiccia, is you get to cook it slow. You know, a lot of times you might go to the market or whatever, buy some Italian sausage. You throw it on the barbecue pit, and everybody's chewing on it like beef jerky or Slim Jims or something. And that's, well, you know that you didn't do too good of a job by doing it that way. So, the secret to this juicy salsiccia is to keep it off of the heat. Let it cook very slow. And I think that's about a minute. We're going to turn these over now, because these coals are hot. I like to cook with real white, hot coals. Now we're going to let these cook over to the side here, just like so, for about another minute. Now, on Di Gregorio, when I talk about Di Gregorio's on the hill, I want to say that 5 years we've had this show, Casa e Cucina. It's a community show, it's a family show. And I've talked about the Di Gregorio family almost on every one of the shows that we've done. Perché? Why, you say? It's because the Di Gregorio family is a beautiful, beautiful family. They all work together down there on the hill, 5200 Daggett. The father, the mother, the sons and daughters. Boy, I tell you, it's just a wonderful family, and it's because of them that this show has been able to stay on the air as long as it has. They've always been there when we've needed food or this, that, and the other thing, and their sponsors or whatever. So, now, back down to the salsiccia, you can see that it's flaring up a little bit. Now, I'm going to take these off of the coals. This is about the time you want to do this. You don't want to burn them. Now, a lot of people that are health conscious might do a couple of things to this salsiccia first. And that is, they might want to, as they're cooking it, prick it so all of the fat comes out. Now me, hey, I'm sorry, I don't like to do it that way. I like it to cook slow, and I like the juices inside. Now, getting back to Di Gregorio's, the last couple of shows, if you've been watching, I made linguine spadaccino acciuga, and I want to thank all those people out there that wrote in for the recipe. And I also, on the other show, made some stuffed focaccia, and I used this little thing here today on those shows. I'm not going to use it today. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. They got these down there at Di Gregorio's. But what I am going to use today is a barbecue grilling grid. Now, I was down there, Tony gave me this. She said, Keith, you gotta try this out. This is really neat. So I'm gonna take it out of the box just like you would if you went down to Di Gregorio's and bought one of these things. You know, Father's Day's coming up. They not only have these things, this barbecue grilling grid, they have all kinds of things. Father's Day's coming up, you know, or whatever holiday during the year. 4th of July, you don't need a special day to buy something for your family. This barbecue grilling grid, I was reading a little bit about it, because if I was going to use it, I want to know a little bit about it. It's got a non-stick surface, so what you want to do is you want to just put this on your barbecue pit. Now, you can put it on skewers and put it on there. It's easier to turn. It's got handles and a backing just in case so nothing falls off or whatever. But I'm going to put this over to the side for the time being, and we're going to talk about these vegetables. Now, I have these beautiful portobello mushrooms. Portobello mushrooms, you get them in your supermarket. And they're real thick, and well, I tell you what, you put a little salad dressing on these things, and they cook like steaks. I got an onion, we got some Roma tomatoes, beautiful Roma tomatoes. I'll show you what we're going to do with this, and we're not going to use all of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use half on both of these, and then I'm going to put the rest of them in the freezer. Now, let's just get started here. My mouth is drooling. I'm so hungry here. You want to discard this. I'll tell you what, I'll turn up the music. You can listen to a little music, and you can watch me do this. Okay, after you got everything in your bowl there, after you did your slicing, your julienne, whatever you want to put on there, you can do anything you want to do. Anything you want to do. I have here my famous Italian dressing, that's right, garlic. It's got garlic, it's got celery salt, it's got a little bit of mint, it's got salt and pepper, and red wine vinegar. We're just going to pour this all over. You're going to stir it around like so. What comes into play here is the grilling grid. We're going to put this right on the grill like so. And we're going to put our tomatoes, we're going to put them down like so first. Now you might have a little fire, so what you might want to do is always keep your hand. See, I've got one of these things at Target. That's right. So you can put your fire out there, because it's just the olive oil and the juices will get these things going here. You don't want to burn these.